The great enemy managed to steal the key from out of our very grasp. Damn the Eldar and their arrogance. Had we not been delayed in reaching the key, we could have denied the ruinous powers their prize. We still have no idea what this key does. According to the Eldar Witch, Inquisitor Toth holds these answers. If this is true, then he has a good deal to explain. The least of which is not why he would withhold information that could allow us to better fight the forces of chaos. Could he be tainted? The thought is unimaginable. Even more concerning, we know now that we face more than mere chaos cults, but members of an actual traitor legion, the very Marines who turned against our Emperor some 10 millennia ago. Luckily, our scouts were able to track their sorcerer and his entourage back to their base of operations. It is located not far from our current position. I relish in the opportunity to bring death to these blasphemous traitors.
My lord, blood ravens approach from the south.
How did they get so close? My lord, these flies are minor annoyances. We have the key and ample bodies to imprison the blood ravens behind a wall of corpses, while we complete the ceremony. Your assurances leave me cold, Sindri. Events have proven my words true in every turn, my lord. We are not in danger. Events have proven you fortunate, sorcerer. To what do you owe this present bout of nauseous optimism? We have received a message, Lord Bale. We have a new ally who is more than ready to betray the Blood Ravens. Excellent. Prepare for what is to come, and dispose of this idiot.
Why? How have I failed?
You were stupid enough to personally deliver ill news to Lord Bale, and we cannot abide stupidity.
Brother Mattiel, report.
The Chaos Forces have rent an impassable chasm through the center of the city and have taken up position in a temple. The battle is upon us, Captain.
We are arriving at your position momentarily. Hold the chasm. I will deal with the temple.
It will be done.
You are finished, Apothecary. Had the Emperor not intended I suffer, then I would feel no pain. What foul acts are these heathens involved in?
They are performing a ceremony to release the key from its bindings. We must stop them.
Yes. We will need to break down the mighty doors of that once glorious temple. It appears they have rent a chasm across the city, stopping us from reaching the other side. An outpost with machine cults located here gives us access to the vehicles we will surely require. Secure the outpost and stop that ceremony.
Apothecary here. Heresy grows from how can I serve?
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
The battlefield awaits. Direct me to the injured. For the Emperor! Faith is our shield.
An open mind is like a fortress with its
Under
gates
fire.
unbarred and unguarded.
My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Scouts reporting for duty. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721
For the Emperor!
initiated.
I stand ready. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Marine squad deployed. Moving out.
Defending objectives. Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Marine squad deployed.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Ever vigilant.
What is your will?
I stand ready.
Orders received. Under fire. For the Emperor!
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Defending objective.
Orders received. Fear our heresy grows from idleness.
Fear not the Psyker. Venerate the immortal Emperor. Fear not the
Here to
Psyker.
serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
At your command. Getting into position.
For the Emperor! What are your needs?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Scouts ready.
Under fire!
I sense danger. We will root it out. Getting into position.
Here to serve. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Charge!
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Fear denies faith.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only
Scouts
degrees
ready.
of guilt. Fear not the Psyker.
My aim
Under
shall not
fire.
falter.
Faith is our shield. Squad broken!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one.
Defending objective.
I stand ready.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Scouts in position. Search commencing.
Yes, Lord. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is our shield.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
For the Emperor!
I stand ready.
Cleanse, purge, kill! Understood. Cleanse, purge, kill!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire!
At your command. Getting into position. Getting into position.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish. Build routine 721 initiated.
Scouts in position. Scouts charge.
Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Marine squad deployed. What is your order?
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is our shield. Faith is our shield.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Under fire!
I shall never tire.
Faith is our shield. What is your order? Death from above. Faith is our shield. Fear our wrath. Orders received. At your command. Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield. At your command. Death from above. At your command.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Direct us to the enemy. Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Whirlwind here. As you command. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. His will be done. Moving out. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire!
His will be done. Triangulating attack coordinates. Attack coordinates.
Direct us to the enemy. Charge!
This day shall be a
Scouts here.
glorious one for the
Under
Imperium.
fire! We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith. Onward to glory! Squad broken! Ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire!
Yes, Lord?
Squad morale restored. At your command.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Direct us to the enemy. Death from above.
Yes, Lord? Build routine 721
Heresy grows
initiated.
from idleness. Direct us to the enemy. For the Emperor! Charge! Direct us to the enemy. What is your order? Death from above. At your command. Stay vigilant, brothers. Understood. Under fire. Moving out. We stand ready. We are the Emperor's chosen. Direct us to the enemy. Weapons at ready. It is yes, time. My lord. Onward to glory! Under fire is our shield. Orders received. Fear our wrath. At your command.
The outpost is secure, Captain.
The doors to this temple were designed to stop all but the most
Here to
violent
serve.
impacts, to bring them down, We will need the
Building
power
team
of
7 to 1
hellfires and
initiated.
predators.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Faith is our shield.
We have been blessed by the power of the Land Raiders. Seek the privilege of their service at the Machine Cult.
For the Emperor, at your command. Ever vigilant. Under fire. Fear denies faith. Cleanse, purge, kill! For the Emperor! Fear denies faith.
What
Weapons
is
at
your
ready.
will?
It is time.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
We stand ready.
Praise the Emperor.
Orders received, brother.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Land Raider
is our
deployed.
shield.
Land Raider at your disposal. His will be done.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Land Raider armored transport here.
For the
Land Raider
Emperor!
deployed. Land Raider armored transport here.
Under fire!
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Direct us to the enemy. Maintain attack formation.
Land Raider armored transport here. His will be done. Death has arrived.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721
Faith
initiated.
is our shield. Take and hold.
Land Raider armored transport here.
For the Emperor!
Land Raider deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 is initiated. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Fear not the psycho.
For the
At
Emperor!
once.
I await
Under
your
fire.
instructions.
My faith is my shield.
Cleanse, purge, kill!
My aim shall not falter.
Direct us to the enemy. Under fire!
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Yes, Lord? As you wish.
What's your order?
Land Raider at your disposal.
Under fire!
Land Raider at your disposal.
Yes, Lord?
Land Raider armored transport here. Moving out.
What's your order?
Land Raider armored transport here.
What's your order? Heresy grows from idleness. For the Emperor! Yes, my lord.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider at your disposal.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Under
there
fire.
can be no peace.
Yes, most beneficent one? As you wish. Yes, most beneficent one? Build routine 721 initiated. Instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
For the Emperor!
Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived.
This day shall be
What's
a
your
glorious one for the Imperium. Today the enemy shall know fear.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
The Emperor protects.
For the Emperor! Faith is our shield. For the Emperor! Yes, my lord. For the Emperor!
Land Raider armored transport here.
Under fire! Ever vigilant.
Land Raider armored transport here. Death has arrived.
Squad broken! Heresy grows from idleness. Squad broken!
Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived. Death has arrived. Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived. An easy objective.
Direct us to the enemy. Heresy grows from idleness. For the Emperor!
Land Raider armored transport here.
Under fire!
Yes, most beneficent one? Build routine 721 initiated. Instructions. Build routine 721
Land Raider
initiated.
at your disposal.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Terminators ready. We are the Emperor's chosen. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Praise the Emperor.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Yes.
Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider at your disposal.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Land Raider armored transport here. As you command.
Under fire.
Death has arrived. Death has arrived. The machine spirit is prepared. An easy objective. Death has arrived.
At your command. Take and hold. We stand ready.
Land Raider at your disposal. The machine spirit is prepared.
The doors are broken. With haste. Stop them before they can finish.
Sir, the Imperial Guard have arrived.
Victory is ours. Wait, why do they not attack? What betrayal is this? Space Marines, cleanse these heretics.
Transport here. Death has arrived. The machine spirit shall protect us.
For the
Land Raider
Emperor.
at your disposal.
Under fire. Yes. The Emperor's finest reporting. None shall survive.
Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived. Death has arrived. Land Raider at your disposal.
For the Emperor.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Death to the enemy. Faith is our shield. For the Emperor.
Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider at your disposal. Moving out. Death has arrived.
Inquisitor Toth has arrived at your request.
And what do our scouts say?
The guard's distraction was a success. The Chaos Lord and his host escaped. We are, however, tracking their movements and questioning some of the traitor guard that we captured.
How could I not have seen this? How is it I am blind when it matters the most?
Are you referring to these traitorous guardsmen or the destruction of your homeworld, Cyrene?
I should have seen the rot before it spread. Instead, I was blind for far too long. I put my own world to the torch. I killed with the Inquisition's eager sanction and watched too many innocents die in a holy firestorm. And yet, here I am again at yet another doorstep, with the executioner's blade in my very hand.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt, Gabriel. Perhaps there is truth in there, for the both of us.
I still believe, old friend. I believe in the sovereign might of the Golden Throne, and in the purity of the Imperium.
But you have lost faith in yourself.
Only in what I see, Isidore. Only in what I see.
And what is it that you see, Captain?
I see conspirators and liars more concerned with their own agenda than the will of the Emperor.
I am not so easily cowed by such displays, Captain.
You lied to me and cost me men!
Better they die, their blood pure. If you feel warranted in handing out recriminations, then their deaths are on your head. I warned you to leave this world, to leave Tadris, for the warp storm.
Your words still ring untrue, Inquisitor. I know you were here before we arrived.
I am not in the habit of explaining my actions, Captain. But yes, I was here before you arrived, stalking after horrors to strip my knights of their dreams.
The same horrors that the legions of chaos seek.
On Tartarus, there are no coincidences, Captain. There is only the storm that winnows the faithful from the heretic.
Are we faithful men, Toth? Good servants of the Emperor? It is time for us to put aside our differences. What do they seek, Toth? What do you seek here?
This world is cursed, Captain. Thousands of years ago, an artifact of ancient evil power was lost here. The forces of chaos seek this artifact. They've sought it for centuries, but have never held all the pieces of the puzzle.
And now they do.
An Imperial excavation team uncovered the first marker, and word somehow got to the enemy. With the knowledge of the exact planet and the first marker, it was a simple matter to uncover the remainder. Now they have the last piece necessary, a key to unearth the artifact itself.
What is this artifact?
A stone called the Maledictum. It contains a creature of great evil, a creature of chaos itself. The stone imprisons a demon, one of untold power.
How is it possible that the citizens of Tartarus did not know this? These artifacts lay buried beneath their own cities.
From what I surmise, the demon within the Maledictum may be imprisoned, but it is not powerless. It can still influence people with visions and madness. The ancient text in the Registratum Malpheus speaks of a warp storm that visited this system at an age when many Space Marine chapters were still young. The storm drove the inhabitants of this planet insane. Under the demon's influence, they hit the markers and buried the Maledictum to protect it against hunters like myself. When colonists returned to this world, they remained ignorant of the perils. They built over the dark places, never knowing what lay beneath.
And the Eldar, did they seek this power for themselves?
No, it was they who imprisoned the demon in the first place. The Eldar fiercely safeguard knowledge of the stone against all others, going so far as to interfere in our efforts to find it. As Chaos's most ancient enemy, they see themselves as the only capable defense against its influence. And we have paid for their arrogance.
I assume there is still time to avert disaster.
This is already a disaster. The power of the Maledictum is enough to turn the faithful and drive men mad. Many of the Imperial Guard and local population have already turned, as you've seen. It's affecting you, and your men as well. I can feel it. It is calling the warp storm to eclipse this system. It wants to trap us here, with it, so it can force even the best of us to serve its twisted will. This is why I encouraged you to leave. Why I still encourage it.
You know I cannot do that. I will not shrink away in the face of evil.
I would do no less. Enough. Let us end this bickering and face our enemy united. Together, we have a better chance of destroying the Maledictum.
They are weak, terrified of the power that you alone are strong enough to control. It is yours. Yours for the taking. But they mean to destroy it, those small-minded fools. Think of the good you could do in the name of the Emperor. You could wield. It is all yours for the taking. The Maledictum is mine.